Hello everybody and welcome to the first event of the second half of the mini marble games. Event 5 out of 8, the Biathlon. The marbles are going to roll down this section first, and then they're going to keep going until they reach this line. And that line is going to be the finish line. You already saw this event in the B League. So first heat will be the pollinators with Bumblebee with the Ocean Riptide with C, Arctic Racers with Snowball, which is the third consecutive event they competed in, and a Wildcat for the Stingers. I'll show the other heats as we go along. Alright, now it's time for the first heat. I already said which competitors are going to be here, and let's go. Oh, Snowball from Arctic Racers is going to be second behind the pollinators. Can he hold it? And yes, he'll manage to barely hold his spot over the Ocean Riptide. They will move on along with the pollinators. Pollinators are last. They really needed that. Alright, time for Heat 2. We have the Sea Strikers with Ty. They are a very big championship contender. Only 2 points behind the leading team, Hellfire. You also have Fire for the Elementals, Hazy from the Misfits, which are also up there, and the Pepsi Cola Speeders with Fizz. They really need a good finish considering they're only 1 point ahead of the last place team, the Pollinators, and the Pollinators just advanced. Here we go for Heat number 2. And they're rolling. Who's it going to be? The Sea Strikers are down to last. Oh, Pepsi Cola Speeders. Can they take a spot? I think they will. The Pepsi Cola Speeders, but the Elementals just barely eliminated. And the Sea Strikers are going to have a very bad performance. That was a close one, but I believe that Fizz from the Pepsi Cola Speeders has just barely taken over Fire from the Elementals. And them and Hazy from the Misfits will move on to the next round. I'm tied from the Sea Strikers, and a pretty disappointing race there. But they cannot be getting such bad results when they're only 2 points behind the championship leaders. Speaking of, 2 other massive championship contenders, Team Hellfire with Singe and Green Machines with Peacock will be in the final heat, along with Bay from the Lagoons and Ball Bearing from the Glass Maniacs. Alright, time for the final heat of the group stage. Singe from Team Hellfire, the defending gold medalists of this event. Can they advance to potentially win another gold here? And they're rolling. Oh, wait, they're in, second now. But can they hold it above Bay? Oh, comes Ball Bearing! Oh! I think they might have eliminated the defending winner. Let's see. We have decided that Singe from Team Hellfire has just barely been able to hold on to the lead. And they will advance next round along with the Green Machines. It's not looking good for the Sea Strikers because they're going to get a bottom 3 finish. While the other 2 championship contenders, Team Hellfire and the Green Machines, have advanced. Also saw looking for the Lagoons and the Stingers. They're both very low in the standings. The only teams that are ahead of are the Pepsi Cola Speeders and Pollinators. As you can see here, they both advanced to the next round. And, alright, next up is going to be the 10th through 12th matchup between Tide from Ocean Riptide, Wildcat from the Stingers, and Bay from the Lagoons. And here is the bottom 3 marbles matchup. The Sea Strikers are championship contenders. They're going to be looking to get the best finish they can. And they're rolling. Sea Strikers are doing very well, but can they hold it? Oh, Stingers! Oh, no, I think the Stingers just barely got second to last. And the Lagoons with Bay will finish last. Not a good look for them. Alright, that was the bottom 3. Tied from the Sea Strikers got 10th. Wildcat for the Stingers got 11th. And Bay from the Lagoons in their debut performance got a very disappointing last. 7th through 9th match will be C from Ocean Riptide, Fire from Elementals, and Ball Bearing from the Glass Maniacs. This is going to be the 7th through 9th matchup before the semifinals, I should say. Ball Bearing from Glass Maniacs really missed out, but they're going to hope to get at least 7th place ahead of the Elementals with Fire and C from Ocean Riptide. And they're rolling. Oh, wait. Glass Maniacs are in last, but can they take a good spot? Oh, Elementals. Oh, wait, can they? Once again, I think that the last minute charge wasn't enough. I think the Ocean Riptide will take 7th. You can see it was very close, but it was C from the Ocean Riptide barely taking 7th out of Glass Maniacs with Ball Bearing getting 8th. While the Elementals with Fire will take 9th. Heat number 1, semifinal number 1. Snowball from the Arctic Racers, Bumblebee from the Pollinators, and Fizz from the Pepsi Cola Speeders. Up against the second heat will be the Misfits, Green Machines, and Team Hellfire. Very familiar names with Hazy, Peacock, and Singe. This is a heat no one expected to be here. The Pollinators and Pepsi Cola Speeders are bottom 2 in the standings, but can one of them or 2 of them maybe make it to the second round? And they're rolling. Alright, Pollinators are in last. But can they pass Pepsi Cola Speeders? No, they will not. The Pepsi-Cola Speeders will get a top 4 finish, and that's going to be good for them. Okay, that was a close one, but unfortunately, Bumblebee from the Pollinators will not be able to get their first medal of the season, as they've been eliminated. And meanwhile, Pepsi-Cola Speeders still can, as they've advanced along Arctic Racers. Semifinal number 2 will be between Peacock from the Green Machine, Hazy from the Misfits, and then Singe from Team Alfire. Now it's time for semifinal 2 between 3 seasoned veteran teams, Green Machines, Misfits, and Team Alfire. Who will move on? And they're rolling. Oh, I think the Green Machines are going to be leading with Kin. They hold it. They have a massive lead. Who will get second? It'll be the Misfits. And Singe from Team Hellfire is going to be eliminated. He'll only get 5th or 6th. Meanwhile, the Green Machines and Misfits will move on. Green Machines have gone 3 consecutive 5th place finish. And now they have a chance at a gold. Alright, this is going to be 5th or 6th place between Bumblebee for the Pollinators and Singe for Team Hellfire. And after this, it'll be the finals. Oh, redo. That race will not count as Singe fell off the track, so we're going to do a redo. And they're going, Kin. They hold a lead. Alright, Bumblebee for Pollinators. Oh, they will! And the Pollinators will take 5th. That's their best finish of the season. Meanwhile, Team Hellfire only gets 6th. And if the Green Machines do well enough, they could take the lead from them. The final round of the Biathlon will be Fizz for Pepsi-Cola Speeders, Snowball from Arctic Racers, Hazy from the Misfits, and Green Machines with Peacock. Alright, here it is. Time for the final race. And they're rolling. Oh, it looks like that the Misfits have a very large lead. But who will get second? It's going to be too close, but the Misfits have taken the gold. That was an amazing race for the Misfits, but we've decided by the slimmest of margins, Peacock from the Green Machines will take silver, head of Fizz from Pepsi-Cola Speeders. But here's your medal. Bronze medal, Fizz for Pepsi-Cola Speeders, their best finish of the season. Silver medal, the Green Machines with Peacock, but the gold medal goes to Hazy from the Misfits. They might take a top 3. And we have a very seasoned top 4 savings with Misfits, Green Machines, Team Hellfire, and maybe even the Sea Strikers. Alright, here you have the overall standings of the 5th event of Mini Marble Game Season 2. Surprisingly good finishes from Pepsi-Cola Speeders and Pollinators, but the Stingers and the Goons really did not need such a bad finish here. Now let's see the overall standings. Alright, here it is, the overall standings for Mini Marble Games Season 2 Event 5. After it, you might notice the Green Machine, I gave them 13 points. It was because last event, I accidentally gave them 6 points and they were supposed to get 7. So this time, I gave them an extra point when they should have got 12 to balance things out. They are currently in the lead with Team Hellfire and the Misfits right behind. Sea Strikers dropping a bit after a bad result. Also, there's the mid-pack, Arctic Racers, Glassbanks, Ocean Riptide, a large gap to Elementals, and then a gap to Pepsi-Cola Speeders, which are rose up to 9th out of the Stingers, which are still a point out of the Pollinators. Pollinators, the only veteran team to not be in the top 5. The rest of the veteran teams are the top 5 because the top 5 is entirely veteran teams. You know, the Pollinators are only in 11th, only ahead of the Lagoons, who just got their second last place finish in 3 events. Their best finish of the season has been 6th all the way back in the funnel race. Not very good. And I'll see you in the Mini Marble Game Season 2 Event 6, the Team Pursuit.